Jadi tentang gimana? Kita juluki kamu Wawan. Selamat malam. Malam juga. Gantengnya luntur. Yo. Tahu aja ya. Iya. Tugas saya menjaga kalian berdua mulai ya, benar. Satpam ya. Bodyguard. Udah saya jualan diganti makan gitu.
狭い部屋の片隅、深い闇の中でホームズと私は息を潜めて待っていた。やがて通気口からシューシューと低くうなるような音が聞こえてきた。その瞬間、突然ホームズが飛び出して闇の一点をステッキで鋭く打ち据えた。見たかワトソン。ホームズの張り詰めた声が空気を震わす。私がランプの遮光板を上げると、部屋の情景がぼんやり浮かび上がった。ホームズは部屋の隅を睨みつけて、私に向かってつぶやくように言った。被害者が死の間際に言い残した、まだらの紐という謎の言葉。 その恐ろしい正体こそがこいつだったのだよ、ワトソン。そこには巨大な毒蛇が牙をむき、威嚇するようにトムロを巻いていた。それは世にも恐ろしいまだらの紐だった。
Waduh, waduh, hilang.
それでは謎解きを始めるとしようか。この奇怪なる殺人事件、その真相をね。失礼。犯行時、扉は内側から缶抜きがかかっていた。缶抜きに細工された痕跡はない。犯行の際、この現場は完全な密室状態だったわけだ。被害者は死の間際にメッセージを残したようだ。ここに落ちているインクを使って書いたと考えられる。ロシア語。どうやら被害者はロシア人ということか。文字に全く乱れは感じられない。被害者は相当意志が強かったのだ。見たことのない妙な文字だな。筆跡はこのメッセージとは明らかに違う。いや、これはむしろ人種が違うと断言してもいいかもしれない。
狭い部屋の片隅、深い闇の中でホームズと私は息を潜めて待っていた。やがて通気口からシューシューと低な音が聞こえてきた。その瞬間、突然ホームズが飛び出して闇の一点をステッキで鋭く打ち据えた。見たかワトソン。ホームズの張り詰めた声が空気を震わす。私がランプの遮光板を上げると、部屋の情景がぼんやり浮かび上がった。ホームズは部屋の隅を睨みつけて、私に向かってつぶやくように言った。被害者が死の間際に言い残したまだらの紐という謎の言葉。その恐ろしい正体こそがこいつだったのだよ、ワトソン。そこには巨大な毒蛇が牙をむき、威嚇するようにトムロを巻いていた。それは世にも恐ろしいまだらの紐だった。
Iya coba.
それでは謎解きを始めるとしようか。この奇怪なる殺人事件、その真相をね。失礼。
Ada kok suara kita, ada
犯行時、
kok.
扉は内側から缶抜きがかかっていた。缶抜きに細工された痕跡はない。犯行の際、この現場は完全な密室状態だったわけだ。被害者は死の間際にメッセージを残したようだ。ここに落ちているインクを使って書いたと考えられる。どうやら被害者はロシア人ということか。文字に全く乱れは感じられない。被害者は相当意志が強かったのだ。見たことのない妙な文字だな。筆跡はこのメッセージとは明らかに違う。 いや、これはむしろ人種が違うと断言してもいいかもしれない。札を貼ったのは犯行時間の直前、被害者自身だったようだな。ほう、これは
一体貴様は何なんだ。好き勝手しやがって。
そうです。海洋警察が到着するまで現場に手を触れず待つべきだ。
その必要はない。どうやら今から5秒以内に諸君を犯人に紹介できそうだ。
バカを言うな。殺人現場だぞ。しかも奇怪な密室殺人だ。
それでは密室の謎、その封印を解くとしましょうか。
まさかその中に犯人が。
一体君は何者なのだ。僕は大英帝国が誇る世界の名探偵なのです。シャーロック・ホームズ。もしかして知らないとか。
Gak ada kah?
Oh. Halo, halo. Adakah suaraku? Oh no, internet. Oh no. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Apa suaraku udah kedengeran? Udah ada kah? Oh my god, sorry, I just realized. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Ya hal, finally. Oh my god, thank you Lagan. Thank you Lagan. Hello, oh thank you. Hello Nat, thank you for telling me. Oh my god. Nah, akhirnya ya ampun, jadi dari tadi aku ngomong. Dari tadi aku sapa-sapa. Oh my god, jadi selama ini. Betul, selamat malam guys. Kalau bodoh banget baru sadar. Betul, beneran di mute apa trouble kan? Oh tadi trouble, sorry tadi ada masalah tadi. Waduh, nggak masuk serentak serentak pada mati semua ya headsetnya. Tadi sepanjang cutscene nimbul. Oh. Ya lumayan lah, cutscene kan banyak ininya ya, lagi kayak anim gitu ya. Jadi lumayan lah aku diem dulu. Soundcheck, thank you Lagan and welcome. Dan selamat malam kalian semua yang sudah datang. Ya ampun. As Jenny took you were keeping quiet. No, I'm talking. Actually, I'm talking from since the stream just started, and I thought my voice are clear enough. My English is bad today. Okay, me too now. My English speaking are just. Oh my god. Rip English.
Rip English.
Rip Oxford.
English.
Me speaking English.
Rip Oxford.
Me bad English speaking. Thank you
Bad
forever.
English. Sherlock. So,
Let's be bad together. Also Sherlock Holmes, yes. Sherlock Holmes. They just changed the initial. Oke, saatnya kita mulai. Kita mulai for real. We had to drag you out of the wardrobe. I do not believe. I do not believe how you could not wake up. You are a true cold-blooded man. You found me then. Duh, we found you. Oh, wait ya. Okay, I'm back. Now you pay, criminal. Pakai bahasa Indo dong. How long are you hiding in that tiny wardrobe? Sorry. Now you have been found. It's time to admit your crimes. Unless you want to find out how cold the ocean is. Astaga. No, I'll tell you everything. Siapa nih? Who is this? Isn't that? Why did you do it? Why did you take his life? Oh my god, no! I didn't do such things. Miss Susato. Wait, what did you just say? Take his life? My god, no. Tidak mungkin aku membunuh Kazuma. Where is he? Where's Kazuma? Aduh, Kazuma. Huh, you pretend you do not know you are a wolf in a sheep's belt. You're the killer, do not try to make excuses. What? No. Kazuma-sama's body was discovered not long ago. Ah, Kazuma! You're in this very cabin that was bolted shut from the inside. Oh my god. Do not try to tell us you were doing this terrible thing in your sleep. Gimana? Yeah. Kazuma's dead? But he can be. And these handcuffs, surely you don't think I... Why did you take Kazuma-sama's life? Answer me. Tidak mungkin. I didn't do that. No! No! Malam Yuko, astaga, singkatan baru lagi. Kemarin apa ya? Kemarin kayaknya bukan Yuko ya Z ya. Malam juga Z ya. Yuko, Yuuichi Ryouko, bagus. Kazuma. It was just 2 short weeks ago. Baru case pertama dan dia sudah meninggoy. No, it's so sweet. No! Don't you find it fun being a stowaway? Besides, how else could you come to England with me to study? It was really something else when they broke your luggage in here earlier though. The way the Russian crewman just tossed your traveling case onto the floor. I thought I was going to die. Astaga, aku di dalam terus aku dilempar. Yes, I still can't quite believe that. Oh, I really didn't think you'd be able to fit inside my trunk. You must be even less of a man than you look. Ew. So sweet! Honestly, I thought I've broken every bone in my body. Apapun untuk kamu, Kazuma. Aku rela masuk koper. Well, it's about 50 days until we dock in Great Britain. But if you confine yourself to my cabin here, I don't expect anyone will discover you. I hope not. I get the feeling those Russians wouldn't be very forgiving of a stowaway. They're sturdy bunch, that's for sure. What I want to know is, why do we need to keep it a secret from the young lady? Ih, mainnya emang main rahasia-rahasiaan, guys. From our faithful judicial assistant Kotoba, you mean? From your close friend, more to the point. Surely we could confide in her, couldn't we? I don't believe she'd give me away. No, but if she knew what we've done, that would make her guilty by association. It's best that only you and I know about this. I suppose so. Jadi kita masuk ke ikut si Kazuma ini diem-diem gitu. Ikut masuk ke kapalnya. Jadi si Susato awalnya nggak tahu si cewek. Kita nggak kasih tahu dia kalau kita ikut. Aduh, stop worrying. I tell you what, why don't you write "keep out" or something on this piece of paper? Is that even work? That I can stick it over the wardrobe doors once you're inside. I don't know. Oh, baru 15 hari. How can this have happened? We were supposed to be going on this adventure to England together. Ah, no! Leave you at next port. Stay quiet until then. Don't make more trouble for yourself. Murder! Shut up! No, I'm not! Duh! You said before. You said you admit everything about your crimes. No! When? When I ever admit? No, that's not right. I mean, yes, I did stow away on this ship, but... Murdering my best friend? No, no, of course no. No one else could have done it. Admit the truth. Shh, kamu diam. Tidak mungkin aku bunuh Kazuma. Sato-san. Please tell me what happened. I need to know. Oh. But there is something I would like to ask of you too. She looks like she's ready to destroy me. This nightmare is getting worse by the minute. I suppose all I can do is try to find out what really happened. Wow. He really has been killed, hasn't he? This isn't just a bad dream. Ah, naik to me. And this handcuff, they think I did it? They think I'm Kazuma's killer? When they found him, the cabin was locked from the inside. Terus kita jadi tersangka lagi gitu. What do you? There's no access to the cabin via a porthole window, and the bolt on the door can't be operated from outside. In other words, after the crime, the culprit couldn't have escaped these four walls. Jadi ternyata pintunya udah dikunci dari dalam, dan di dalam cuma ada kita, cuma ada Ryunosuke itu. Or to put it another way, the culprit can only have been somebody inside this cabin. But it's not me. Or do you have some other explanation? Gak ada, this is impossible. How did he die then? What happened exactly? Are you still going to deny the charge even despite the circumstance? You have to tell me. Entah kenapa kangen modelnya Yuuichi yang megang boneka. What? Sudah tidak ada boneka, sudah tidak ada Elang. Bonekanya di rumah. The cause of death is still undetermined. They don't know how he died. The ship's doctor is examining the body, but of course he has no post-mortem analysis experience. I don't suppose we shall learn more until an expert has been consulted at our next port of call. So presumably that means there were no obvious external signs of injury there. That's true, yes. Jadi nggak ada luka eksternal gitu. Jadi tapi belum tahu matinya kenapa. Karena tidak ada dokter expert gitu ya. I'm back. Hello, Sin. Way back. I don't understand it. Why would anyone want to kill Kazuma? Presumably that's something you know the answer to better than anyone. Please, onegai, no, it's not me. Whatever you say, you were here in the cabin after all. Well, yes, I was, but it's not me, I swear. He will always wake before dawn and do his training first thing in the morning. Ah, why then? I was waiting outside this cabin as I have every day. so far on his voyage. But this morning he did not come. I could sense that he wouldn't. Does that mean he was already dead when Sato-san arrived at his cabin door? I wonder. I knocked, but there was no reply. And I started to become worried, so I went to find a member of the crew. The crewman forced the cabin door open, and when we managed to get inside...
Akhirnya
No!
kenapa?
Halo Faisal, akhirnya aku menemukanmu. Waduh, itu lagu kalau nggak salah ya. Oh no, kepalaku. Oh, okay. There was Kazuma sama collapse on the floor. And white tape there now shows exactly where he was found, I suppose. I had no idea anything had happened. I must be asleep in the wardrobe somehow. I wish it wasn't the case, but that's just very hard to believe. It's all very hard to believe for me too, trust me. Aku tidak tahu. So it's my turn to ask you a question. Yes, alright. My head feels so heavy. It's still throbbing like anything. Stowaway. Why are you even on board this ship, Naruhodo-san? You said something before about being a stowaway, didn't you? Oh, yes. I'm afraid that's true. It's 2 weeks since we left Japan now, and I've been shut up in this cabin the entire time. Apa kabar Yuuichi, Yuko? Wah,
Namanya kebalik.
nama kita kecampur. Udah makan kah? Aku udah makan. Dan kabar baik Faisal. Bagaimana kabarmu Faisal? Udah makan? Udah mandi? I had no idea. But how could you have occupied someone's cabin for so long without him noticing? No, that would have been impossible, obviously. No. You don't have to know. Yes, of course. Kazuma invited me. Dia mau berdua sama kita, Kazuma. He wanted us to go to England together. No, Kazuma! He actually asked you? No, yeah! I'm afraid I don't really know the reason myself. I don't understand. Masa nggak ngerti sih, kan kita mau berdua seperti honeymoon. Nggak lah. Halo Tirta, welcome. Now, the only problem I have with this game is the Inosuke objection sound
Welcome.
a little bit weak.
Problem.
Oh no.
Kabarku udah gak baik. Maksudnya udah gak baik tuh gimana, Faisal?
I don't really remember actually. Not maybe I should try listen it once more when we have a chord. Maybe. To be honest, I forgot how it sounds. I should probably go hear him again. Kabarku udah gak baik, makan udah, mandi udah, lah kan mau ketemu Rio biar wangi. Waduh. Why go to such extreme lengths? Oh, rip English. To smuggle me to England with you. Diam-diam. Memang. It's an idea that's been on my mind ever since the end of that incredible trial. I think I told you then, didn't I? That you ought to become a lawyer yourself. Well, yes, you did say that, but I didn't think you were serious. You have a talent for it, I can assure you of that. But I've never really thought about becoming a lawyer. GWS Faisal. Oh my god. Susanto salah baca jadi Susanto. Waduh, jangan salah baca ya. Beda tuh. Well, that's something you can decide for yourself. London is at the spearhead of cultural development, the center of the world in many ways. There can't be any harm in seeing such an important place with your own eyes, can there? Well, no, definitely not. But on a personal level, oh, if you were to become a lawyer, then Michigan, not. Hello, not. Then what? Then what, sayang? Nothing, forget it. Oh, rela dia gantungin aku ya, astaga. Kamu rela gantungin Ryunosuke. Kazuma-sama he was always saying the same thing, that he wanted to change the Japanese legal system. Perhaps he thought that he could do that with you. Ah, yes, maybe. But something's still bothering me a little. The look in his eyes then. It was darker than I've ever seen it before. Gimana cara melihat mata lebih gelap dan lebih emo? Susato-san, I'm sorry that we kept it a secret from you. My stowing away on the ship, I mean. If I know Kazuma-sama, I expect he was trying to protect me, to fight me becoming guilty by association. That's exactly right. Word perfect, in fact. Sangat perfect bahkan. Betul sekali. Tunggu. Oh, ini dia. If you're not the culprit, then tell me what happened last night here in Skabi. I don't really remember. Kazuma brought me something to eat, just like he always did. Ya, aku dikasih makan. Then I got myself into that wardrobe over there, just like I always did. After that, I fell asleep. Well, yes. So deeply that you didn't even stir when Kazuma-sama was killed. Well, yes. I'm sorry, tapi I know it sounds unbelievable, really I do, but it's the truth. If only I'd woken up, then perhaps I wouldn't be in this predicament. And for some reason, my head's still throbbing like anything. Really? Jadi kepala kita masih cenat-cenut ya? Is something wrong? No. It's... Please forget it. So, you have to believe me, I didn't do it. I really don't want to doubt you. But the trouble is, there is no one else who could possibly have done this. Kazuma, I don't understand why. Why, Kazuma? Why did this happen? Why did this have to happen? Arr. Don't try to go anywhere. What? You're the perpetrator of this crime. You cannot leave. I can't allow that to happen. I'm sorry, but Kazuma was killed right under my nose here, and I didn't do anything to stop it. And now I'm supposed to just sit around, my hands tied, while whoever did this walks free? No, I can't allow that happen. Well, what do you propose to do then? Kita akan menjadi lawyer. I'm going to investigate. I'm going to find out exactly what happened here. I'm going to work out who took Kazuma's life and how and why they did it. So I'm sorry, but you're going to have to excuse me. What? Apa ini kita disilat? What the? That was a Susato takedown. Kena silat. Susato what? What martial art is that? I'm going to need you to prove it. Sorry, prove it? Yes, your innocence. I need evidence. But how am I supposed to? Have you forgotten already what you achieved just a few weeks ago? You successfully defended yourself in a court of law. She's expecting me to present some conclusive evidence. Oh my god, I have to get Sato-san to believe me. What? Apa? I'll show her some evidence right now that prove I'm not guilty of this awful crime. Inikah maksudnya? Hi. Tell me when I was discovered in the wardrobe before. Was this piece of paper stuck over the doors? Oh yes, it was. I remember clearly. Ryunosuke, kamu bangun dulu, Ryunosuke. I thought so. Kazuma always put it in place whenever I went to sleep in there, just in case the cabin steward or another crew member decide to look inside. So naturally, he did the same last night as well. Ah, yes, of course. The gentleman who discovered you built that sign from the wardrobe doors before he opened them. But if I were truly the culprit, I couldn't have climbed back inside the wardrobe and stuck this on the outside of the doors on my own. Iya sih. Bener juga. Yes, that's quite true. In other words, it's impossible that I killed Kazuma. Tidak mungkin. Well, if you are sprawled hopelessly on the floor, I can see why Kazuma-san took so highly of you. Thank you, Sato-san. Now, do you think perhaps you could help me up? Tolong benerin aku. Benerin dulu. Well, in light of that evidence, I don't see any reason why I should stop you from investigating in here like this. Thank you! So you finally believe me? I'm sorry, no. Why? What? What? Kenapa kau masih gak percaya? Oke. Mungkin butuh waktu ya. I can rule out the possibility that you use some sort of conjuring trick to put the sign back in position. Ya, gimana caranya? Aku pakai trik apa lagi? A magician. Emang pesulap, emang siapa? Bisa pasang lagi. For now, I guess you investigate as thoroughly as possible in here. Okay. Let's go investigate. I still have my doubts. Okay. Gak ada, gimana aku gak ada trik apa-apa. Kazuma, I swear I will venture that. Akan kubalaskan. Oke. Bisa converse lagi kah? Oh, udah habis. X-Men. Banyak ya. Oh, cuma segini. I'm back. I actually spilled some water on my mousepad. Oh my god.
Clean up.
Yeah, I hope you've done clean it up. Dry it first. Dry it first. Dry the mouse pad. Don't use it. It's still wet. These are the rules of passage for travel aboard the SS Buria. It's essentially a list of requests from the captain to all passengers. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden. Tapi Kazuma kan bawa pedang ya? Kazuma bawa pedang. Nggak boleh ada pedang di dalam. Why are you staring at me? Oh sorry, I was just thinking. Are you more of a dangerous object or a pet? Oh astaga! What do you think I am, Sato? Do you think I'm a dog? Do you think I'm a dog? I cannot decide what. It's neither of them, bro. Either way, I wasn't supposed to be in here. I just used the head dryer. All good now. Okay, that's good to hear. Oh dear, that won't do. Oh, what's the matter, Sato-san? Whenever I'm explaining things, I always find myself so focused I forget to look around properly. Ah yes, that's not good. I don't suppose you're as foolish as me. Astaga, no! In that regard, are you, Naruhodo-san? I'm clever. Oh, you can move it. I'm sure you're careful to look all around using arrow. Okay, pakai arah. Okay. Aren't you? Now let's investigate all corners of this cabin. Okay, alright. Yes, let's do that. I suppose my field of vision has been rather small until now. Okay. Okay. Seigi, the Japanese word for justice. The brushstrokes are straight and true, just like Kazuma. Aww. Yes, his calligraphy always was a reflection of his heart. Yet you, can you really look at those characters without feeling shame knowing you who drew them so thoughtfully? Of course I can. I mean, I'm innocent. So why shouldn't I be able to? Aku bukan penjahatnya. Kenapa aku tidak boleh melihatnya? Even though you're stowed away on the ship, kan itu. That's Kazuma. That's what Kazuma's want. Jeez. No, you're going to break that up, are you? I can't win. Apaan tuh? That's my dinner from last week. A roast chicken. It was really tasty. Okay. Yes, it was very delicious. Apa? I'm not a dog. Oh my god. Apa? What did you just say? But did you eat it on the floor here? No, of course. They think I'm a dog. Which picked the question on the middle of the plate ended up on the floor. But Kazuma-san didn't like chicken at all, did he? Oh no, Kazuma nggak suka ayam. Is he a pig? Apa dia vegan?
What?
No, that's right. No, he did. So he didn't touch it, which meant all the more for me. Oh no, does that mean poor Kazuma-sama spent his last night on this earth with an empty belly? Kasihan Kazuma. It's just too horrible. Now I suddenly have a guilty conscience and an empty stomach. Merasa bersalah dia udah makan semua ayamnya, terus Kazumanya dibiarin gak makan tuh. That's Kazuma-sama's precious sword. He never went anywhere without it. Yes, he was always saying that a Japanese man's katana is his soul. Waduh. I believe he had to work very hard to convince the government to allow him to bring it on his trip. I suppose that shows just how important it was to him. And now he's gone, but I'm not ready to let his spirit go just yet. Apakah kita akan bawa pedangnya? Apakah kita akan bawa pedangnya? Menarik. Iya. Mari kita lanjut investigasi. Ini kan udah. This one then. What is... Can I zoom? Can I zoom? What? Oh. It looks like it's written in ink. He must have knocked in the ink pot from the desk when he collapsed on the floor. Itu tulisan Rusia kah? Then I suppose he wrote this message by dipping his finger in the spillage. Poor Kazuma-sama, no doubt he was in terrible pain. It's almost unbearable to imagine it. Hi, halo Ahmad. Halo Ahmad. Welcome to the
Halo
stream.
Ahmad, welcome.
Gimana? Udah makan belum, Ahmad? Gimana kabarnya hari ini, Ahmad? I suppose he was trying to leave some kind of a clue. Yes. I'm sorry, partner, but I can't read your writing. Oh no, why? Siapa tau kan tulisannya terbalik. I don't think that's Japanese, Naruhodo-san. What language is that? It pains me to admit, but I don't know. It's not a foreign script I'm familiar with. What does it mean, I wonder? It's... No, skip. No, skip. Apa ini kah? That's a very large traveling case, isn't it? Yes, it carries a lot of memories for me. Memories? What do you mean? Well, that's actually how I stowed away on this vessel. I was broke on board inside that case. Ah yes, I see it says this way up in Japan. I should have realized the foreign crewmen wouldn't be able to read. I was turned over and over, and then I was tossed on the floor in here. Diputer-puter, kasihan. Oh, the Airplane story isn't as romantic as it sounds. It was less painful than a Susato takedown. Can I check this? Oh no. Okay. The books have fallen over on the shelf. Look. They've all stopped the same way. And what's this? A statue of some god of the sea? Although he's fallen over as well. Yes, it's almost as if the whole shelf has been ransacked and everything mown down at once. I wonder if perhaps it was Kazuma-sama doing his morning sword training, do you think? I should stop it. Then perhaps it was you, Naruhodo-san, in a fit of rage. Kenapa nuduh aku lagi, Nani? I would have but leaving the wardrobe just to mess up a few books and a statue. Could the way these things have been thrown about have anything to do with the case, I wonder? Oh! Well, I'll just set everything straight again. I don't like to see a mess. Thank you, Susato. Wow. Thank you. Oh! Ah! Iya, thank you Susato udah benerin. Terus ke samping dulu kah? Tunggu, aku mau cek yang ini tapi yeah, ini dia maksudku. What do you think this is? It looks like a broken piece of glassware. Whatever the thing was, it appears to have broken clean in two. Nani? The glass is such beautiful color. It looks like a cute little Netsuke. Is that Japanese? Faster from a kimono. Yeah, bener. From a kimono outfit. Understand, that sounds like Kazuma. He will have secretly carried a cute little trinket like this around with him. Oh no, tidak mungkin Kazuma suka cross dress. Aduh, and a mark beside it. What is it? I wonder. It has a sort of brick-like hue. Apa itu sih? Even though I don't see anything of the same color anywhere else in the cabin. Very sus. Gak ada yang warna kayak gini sih di sini. Kita periksa buku. This where dear Kazuma-sama would have said whenever he was writing. No. London Diary. Poor Kazuma, he didn't even make it to his destination. No. It looks as though the last entry is incomplete. Which means what? He was in the middle of writing it when the incident happened? Iya kah? Let's see what it says. It could be a valuable clue. What? Excuse me, Sato. That's out of the question. Why? Kenapa, hey? Kalau ada clue, gimana? Kazuma may have departed this world, but you must not read his private thoughts. Astaga, why? But what if something important, something relevant to the case? Itu gimana? Alright, I won't read it. Okay, I won. Poor Kazuma-sama. I don't like prying into people either. Ya kan siapa tahu. I mean, there might be clue there. It's some 2 weeks since we set sail from Japan. I think living isn't quite a description. I suppose not, although it must have been rather exciting making this voyage. Our own secret hideout. The trouble was I never knew when a member of the crew might come in. So yes, I did basically have to live in the wardrobe. And last night was no exception. But because of that, you had no idea what was happening out here in the cabin. No, sadly not. Ya punten, cuma ngumpet di lemari doang, gak kemana-mana. Cannot. Oke. Aduh. Tunggu ya. This is, yes, it's a bell cord contraption, I think. What do you mean contraption? I read about it in a book I was studying that talk about life in Great Britain. Large households often have bell cords like this. Oh, I see. Which you can pull to ring a bell to summon servants. Oh, really? That sounds almost magical. Shall we give a little try? No. Yeah. Sato. In interest of cultural results, obviously. I suppose nobody comes from lowly Japanese people. Oh no. No, I'm sure it's just that everyone is busy, that's all. Tenang aja. I think that's some kind of opening for a ventilator. A hole through which fresh air can circulate into the cabin. Isn't that a little odd? What do you mean? Well, this ventilator, if that's what it is, looks like it must connect to the next door cabin. Yes, it would appear to your right. But if its purpose is to allow fresh air into the room, surely it should be connected to the outside. Ah. That's for sure. Perhaps it's so that rain and spray don't find their way in when the seas are rough, or something like that. Iya sih, tapi kan kalau nggak nyambung keluar ya buat apa loh? What the? What? What the fuck? As far as I can tell, it looks like he might be European. How did he? You brought this the man too. You have to. I have no idea who he is or how he got in here, but he looks suspicious and tall, suspiciously tall. Ghost. No, listen, don't tell me. Do you really not know who that is? Well, no. I don't have any foreign friends or acquaintance at all. He doesn't look like a member of the crew. There's something very unusual about him. And is he investigating Kazuma's desk, or is he just playing on it? I can't tell. Well, in that case, we simply must talk with him. Am I just me, or this is other 2 weeks? By the way, I expect that you've noticed already, but just in case, if you press A on people when they're in the crosshair, you can converse with them. Okay. Thank you. Alright then. Alrighty. Let's go. Let's go ask. Converse. No. Salah. No. Permisi, Pak. Punten, Pak. Excuse me? Excuse me? Do you have a moment? Sir? Shh, this is critical point in my investigation. What are you doing? Maybe I should leave him alone. He seems a little unfriendly. Yes, perhaps that will be for the best. Greetings, Kaget. Tato. What actually were you doing on Kazuma's desk just now? Oh, yes, okay. I see. Fascinating. Sorry, what do you see? What do you see? It feels like he's looking right through me. Oh yes, everything is clear now. The trend of reasoning has run its course. My deductions have crystallized. You have been in Afghanistan, I perceive. Nani? What the fuck? What the F storms? Just recently returned, if I'm not mistaken. That's a big mistake. Sorry, what? And now, whilst venturing toward foreign climes, you find yourself in a most troubling predicament. Oh, well, that's true at least. I have a love-hate relationship with Sherlock Holmes. He's kinda cute and stupid at once. But how? How the deuce did I know that, perhaps? It was really a most elementary deduction, hardly worth explaining. Have you perhaps managed to deduce anything else? But of course, I've read many things. There is no mystery, my dear madam. For example, you have fled your native land of Russia, being as you are a merciless revolutionary. You left 16 victims of assassination in your wake and now travel to England to blow up the Crystal Tower. What the? Whoa! And when the very bold Kevin discovered your identity, you ended his life too. No! I'm not. Yes, I believe that summarized the facts beautifully. No need to hide the truth now. Nothing deceives these eyes. Why he's so dumb? Just to be clear, you're talking about me, are you? Certainly I am. This sinner in this game who fits the bill, or assassin. A Russian assassin with 16 victims to his name. I don't even see one person who fits the bill. So it's true. It was you who did this to Kazuma-sama. And you're plotting a revolution. Kenapa kamu percaya? Kenapa kamu percaya aja, hey? It's shameful behavior, Naruhodo-san. Absolutely wicked. Oh my god, why you do? Oh my god. That's the third time. Now explain yourself, tell me everything. This is ridiculous. Gue kira namanya Susanto, anjir.
Lagi-lagi.
Udah dua orang bilang Susanto. How could you do it? For Peter's sake, open your eyes. I'm not a Russian revolutionary, obviously. I don't have the looks, man. Oh, forgive me. And as for you, what kind of deduction was that? You're just saying the first thing that came into your head. Ah, but was I not right? Whilst venturing towards foreign climes, you do find yourself in a most troubling predicament, do you not? Well, yes, maybe. Ha! There you have it, you see? What do you make of that? I wanna punch him. Well, to be honest, the ship is en route to England and I'm in handcuffs at the scene of murder. So I'm not really sure you could call it a deduction. It's more plain observation. Indeed, an observation, my dear boy, is the basis of all deduction. My method is founded upon the observation of trivials, you see. I announce my findings with a brazy certitude, and more often than not, I'm right. Huh, I don't think you introduce yourself. Oh yeah, belum kenalan. Ah, my apologies. How remiss of me. I am none other than the greatest detective of the century, known to man and woman, the inimitable Sherlock Holmes. My god, the name! It still got me. So it's really you, the actual Sherlock Holmes? The very same inimitable actual Sherlock Holmes. GWS. Do you know this man, Sato-san? The most famous detective in the world, Naruhodo-san? Of course I do. There's nobody who hasn't heard of him. What planet have I been living on then? Aku di mana? Aku siapa? We must ask him what he's deduced. He will have worked out the entire case already, I'm sure. Really? Why do I feel uneasy about this? I'm feeling Must converse. Great detective. So you're a great detective, are you? Sorry, what was your name again? Indeed, I am none other than the one and only Sherlock Holmes. Oh, I see. You are German. Sherlock? No, I have no. What is it on German? Hair? I mean, I have hair. Please call me Holmes. Oh my God, why? You can read all about my exploits in this exciting London publication. Oh yes, Rand's magazine, full of wonderful short stories and terse articles from Great Britain. I never miss an issue. I have sent from England especially. Ah yes, here it is. The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. So you're the protagonist in a series of short stories then. Indeed I am. And you've read so many of your own stories, you've started to think you really are a detective. Make no mistake, I'm not the poor deluded fellow you take me for. Your interference is backward. Backward? My trusty biographer records my greatest detective achievements and chronicles them in the magazine. You have biographer, do you? Doesn't everyone? Mine goes by the name of Dr. Wilson, presently keeping shop in London. Oh? Oh my God, I'm sorry man, I'm sorry bro. I'm sorry for your loss then. Pengen ngakak. Iya. Ini lucu-lucu aja emang si Sherlock Holmes. Oh my God. Ah, temannya sudah meninggoy. Apa dia tidak tahu? Nggak tahu kan dia? I must say, thanks to that publication, I've been fantastically busy of late. Why, this very moment, I'm returning from Asia, having solved the mystery of a cursed royal crown. Really, I can work out whether I should take this man seriously or not. Deduction, you see, is to me a science, logical reasoning in its purest form. A science, sir? Really? Oh, di zaman kayak gini belum ada science ya? Atau gimana? Buat di Jepangnya gitu. The attitude of observer notice even the most subtle of reaction in his subjects. A furtive glance, a twitch of muscle, a slight inclination of the posture, fingernails, arm sleeves, furrows in the skin. All these things are data. Her is like Mr. but for German pronounced like hair. Oh, I see. So I should read it hair, not her. It's hair. Thank you, Nat. Oh my God. Thank you. Hair look. And the trained logician makes deductions from this data in the blink of an eye. The ultimate conclusion is, without fail, the truth. As I demonstrate on a few short moments ago. How can he look me in the eye and claim that? Can I punch him now? So you see, I have a turn but for observation and for deduction and fame. Oh no. That is what makes me the one and only Sherlock Holmes. What? Kazuma's dead. Have you managed to deduce anything about this particular case yet? Have I managed to deduce anything, my dear fellow? Who do you suppose discovered the culprit in his most cunning hiding place? That's right. It was none other than the great detective before you now, Mr. Sherlock Holmes. No, stop it, man. Stop it, man. I see. In other words. Jadi iya, kita diikat gara-gara kita di handcuff gara-gara dia ini, gara-gara si Sherlock Holmes ini. And I concealed myself among their numbers, gaining entry to the scene of the crime. Yes, luckily for everyone, the great detective Sherlock Holmes was on board. No, And handcuffs seems to be an excellent fit, Mr. Naruhodo. Shut up, man. Shut up, man. Oh my god. Arr. The very moment I laid eyes on the scene, two facts were immediately apparent to me. Oh, really? Two facts? Oh no. Oh. Two facts. Mr. Soames, tell us please. What two facts were apparent to you when you came to this cabin this morning? Ah yes, but first let us be precise. The two facts in question were immediately apparent to me. Yes, I understand, but what were they? Allow me to elucidate. Oh my god. Rip English, thank you. The two facts that I did this from a mere momentary glance at the scene of the crime were as follows. Number one, the cabin was locked from the within. Ya, oke, kita udah tahu kalau ini dikunci dari dalam. Oke. Number two, the victim was Russian. What? Sotoy! No. The victim was Russian and killed following a dispute with an acquaintance. Hold on, Mr. Holmes. Mr. Soames, I'm sorry. What made you think the victim was Russian? Observe the dying message left by the victim on the floor. Nat masih di sini nggak? Nat, bacain Nat. This is the Russian word for wardrobe. Oh my god. Tapi kenapa? Why in Russian? I mean, do you really think Kazuma somehow could have left or dying message in Russian? In their final moments, many find their native tongue filling their head. For this young man, Russian. Kazuma was Russian, was he? The possibility was like zero. Initially, I considered garderobe. Maybe the name of the killer, a certain Robert Garde, perhaps. What? You mean what? But in the interest of truthness, I decided it would be wrong not to look inside the wardrobe there at least. Where you found Mr. Naruhodo sleeping soundly? What so? I found you! The renowned Russian revolutionary killer. Oh shit, that I'm Russian too. I can't even read. I mean, Ryunosuke can't even read. Kita aja nggak bisa baca, gimana kita jadi Russian? I'm also sure that you were wearing the same attire as the victim. In other words, you were acquaintance. And if my memory serves, that outfit is the traditional dress of Russian people. What the? Our school uniform are the traditional dress of the Russian people? I had no idea. No, jangan percaya satu, why? Kenapa kamu percaya aja? And I know a detective could get something so wrong. I took a photograph of the victim and a message that I might analyze it for possible hidden details. No, Kazuma! No, Kazuma. This was taken immediately after the young man was discovered, but before the body was removed. No. Kazuma had already been taken away when I wake up. This is the first time I've actually seen him like this. No. Are you alright, Mr. Naruhodo? Yes, thank you. The photograph of the crime scene. Okay. No. Can I ask you something, Mr. Soames? What, pray? Pray, you mentioned Russia before as well, didn't you? You know, when you said I was a fearsome revolutionary fleeing from Russia and all of that. Buka 5. Hello sister, halo Buka 5. Selamat malam, selamat datang.
Halo Buka 5, welcome.
Gimana
Dia
kamu
udah datang.
gimana kabarnya hari ini muka 5? Ah yes, the trend of reasoning that led me to the truth. Would you mind explaining the trend of reasoning to me, do you think? Oh, I can read! Certainly, if it interests you. I'm not Russian and I don't speak Russian. Please, I cannot, man. I can, man. I cannot. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Before we started talking, you were examining Kazuma's desk, weren't you? Kazuma? Ah, yes, the victim. Did you notice anything useful, anything at all? Observe for a moment the desktop of the victim. Okay. We see that the victim was engaged in penning some text. Londonderry. Kazuma was keeping notes of the trip. But I don't think you should read his private writings. It could upset people. Tragic, and something you ought to perhaps elucidate before the act of reading. You mean you've read it already? It is my business to know what other people do not. Yes, believe it or not, I know a smattering of Japanese. Oh, I see. Well, you're about to know what a shadow takedown is. Give it to Sato! Give it to Sato! Do it! Aren't you going to throw a detective with one of your trademark takedowns? Give it, man! Why? I'm sorry, Narada-san. What on earth do you mean? What on earth do I mean? Life is so unfair. Sial, masa aku yang kena? Masa Ryunosuke yang kena, yang lain gak kena? Anyway, to return to the matter at hand, namely this oh no, it will appear the final sentence is incomplete, as if the other were cut short. Lumayan menyenangkan, banyak visual novel akhir-akhir ini. Oh, buka 5 banyak mainnya visual novel.
Demen visual novel kah?
Sepertinya begitu ya. Tell me, what is the nature of the writing? Pray be precise as to details. Oh, but I thought you knew Japanese. A smattering, dear boy, a smattering. Sayonara bonsai mikado. Nado nado. I trust you're suitably impressed. Oh my god, I'm crying now. But this there is little bit complicated looking characters of which I can read precisely known. He's cute, but I wanna punch him, thank you. So that was all the talking about before that. If you would be so kind, it will be happy to read it to you, Mr. Soames. I'm much obliged, my dear madam. Gak usah so ganteng lu. The final entry here in Kazuma-sama's diary consists of just 2 short sentences. The first reads,
What?
1:23. I can hear a faint whistling sound. A whistling sound? A whistling sound? These are very deep waters. Pray, go on. The second sentence reads 1:35. What looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. Oh, a speckled band? What on earth does that mean? I have no idea. I've never heard that expression before. The ventilator grill, you say? The man was presumably referring to the lattice there on the wall, which connects to the adjoining cabin. Yes, yes, adjoining cabin. I like the music, the background music. Dun, dun, dun. Ya lumayan enak ceritanya. Oke, selamat membaca visual novelnya ya. Can we talk about your deduction before the things you concluded about me? I mean, the now famously accurate traveling predicament you find yourself in. Actually, it was the other details that I was more hoping to discuss. You know, the merciless Russian revolutionary and assassin of 16th part. Tolong jelaskan ya, itu gimana maksudnya? Yes, the more sordid details, it was fairly commonplace deduction. Here we have this morning's paper. The main headline reads, "Oh no, I'm not. I don't even look like that. I mean, why? Kenapa aku dibilang mirip kayak dia? I mean, I don't." Revolutionary villain Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai. This vessel made a port call at Shanghai yesterday, and last night the young Russian was murdered. No, he's not Russian, please, Holmes. Since when was Kazuma Russian? It sounds like Mr. Holmes has concluded he was Russian because of what Kazuma-sama wrote on the floor. It was a simple act of reasoning to realize that the culprit of this crime was the same merciless revolutionary, one who would kill the very man who helped him escape after his true identity was discovered. Yes, you villain Bolshevik. No, how could it be me? I don't look anything like this man, just look at his face. Look at his face carefully, Holmes. I don't even look like him. Mirip aja kagak, men. Terus janggutnya gimana? Well, you're a fearsome revolutionary after all. Therefore, you have not learned to revolutionize your prince as well. What are you talking about, Holmes? Please. And I might add your name does not appear on the ship's passengers list. Did I say more? Well, that's because I'm a stowaway. What about the other details? The 16 victims of assassination and blowing up the Crystal Tower? Yes, the journalist clearly interviewed the man and print all those particulars in the article. The deeds the man has repeated as far and those. Yes, everything but this Bolshevik was included. There can be no mistake. And what about the part where you said I was just returning from Afghanistan? Also quite clearly stated here in the article. Bolshevik is recently returned after a period of subversive activities in a war-torn region of Afghanistan. Where finish it anyway. This Afghanistan place. Here, take the paper for yourself as a little memento of this great deduction. No, thank you. Thank you. I've observed all that is of interest to me within each page, but I see no rubbish bin nearby. The okay, I got the article. And you may find the article on the back page of interest as well. On the back, catch your eye over it sometime if the interest takes you, though you may need someone to interpret. It's all written in Russian. I couldn't hope to read it, but I suppose it wouldn't hurt just to glance at the article. Maybe there might be a picture or two. Okay. It's fun talking to you, Sherlock. Hello. So I believe I've given you enough to consider for the time being at least. Do you have somewhere to go? As it happens, the victims writing in his diary have piqued my interest. So the matter warrants further investigation, and if I am still too long, the sickness takes hold. Oh, I suppose you're thinking of investigating the cabin next door, which the ventilator connects to. Oh, bagus. Pintar. Great detective are a curious breed. Our minds rebel at stagnation. We crave mental exaltation. Okay. So yes, I intend to investigate. Hence, the truth will become clear soon enough. Aku juga mau ke samping. Aku juga mau ke kamar sebelah. Do you think perhaps that we could go with you? Yeah, ayo, take me with you, please. No, that would be somewhat complicated. Please lah, take me with you. Why? A simple glance at your wrist should reveal the answer. No, let me out. Take this off, please. After all, you're the prime suspect in this matter. There's no point trying to turn it into a question. You're the one who decided I was the culprit in the first place. Yeah. Whatever do you mean? I have no recollection of naming you as the culprit at any point. Nani? Wah? Tapi kamu tadi yang nuduh aku kan? Tuh, you must be joking. You just said it only a moment ago. Dear me, you're clearly misguided. I would have no cause to say such a thing. Sholmes, what the F? Please, why? Even sesuatu here. You're quite sure? Well, that's very strange. What? You're strange. I wouldn't have said you had the face of a criminal, you know? Not really. Wow, why then? So what were you looking at my niece before? Some great detective you are. Well, anyway, that was then and this is now. What do you mean? What I mean, sir, is this. If you're the culprit, then you must play the part more convincingly. Roll over and accept your fate. What the F, Holmes? This man, oh my god, I swear. What the F? No, it's just being plain rude. No, yeah. Terus udah tinggalin aja gitu. Very good. And off he goes. Having just laughed in my face, his sense of humor as his name. Naruto-san, what are you just standing there for? We must go investigate the cabin next door as well. Gimana aku gak bisa? Wah! After customer spend his staying moment struggling to live as a clue, you're willing to give up? Are you going to roll over and accept your fate? Terus bagaimana lepasinnya? I think we still have some investigation to finish off in here first, don't we? Let's get on examining what we can in this cabin while we wait for a chance to sleep next door. Good idea. Let's go. Di sini udah gak bisa lagi ya. Ini udah. Ini atas sudah. Udah. Ini udah juga.
Out dulu mau lanjut Phoenix Wright as attorney, sister.
Wow, oke.
Oke, mantap kali mas. Selamat melanjutkan.
Oke, selamat lanjutin ya. Kau main attorney ya. Itu menyenangkan kok. Selamat melanjutkan gamenya. Okay, I guess I should ask him now. Excuse me. Duh. What? I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Would you mind if I investigate a little outside? Grandmother told me Japanese people do not make jokes, but it's not true, I see. Sorry? Sorry, what? The criminal asking prison guard to help him escape. Very funny. We're in the middle of the sea. There's no chance of me escaping. Nya! 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 You stay in this cabin until the next port, then it's up to Hong Kong police to decide what they do with you. You stay. Alright. There's no point trying to appeal this man's better nature, that's for sure. I wanna go outside, please. When I went for help, the crewman forced the door open. This bolt had been firmly closed. Oh, it's quite a small bolt. And not particularly sturdy, and if just like across the secret door shut. But still, with the door bolted, the Paksa, there would be no way to get in or out of the cabin, that's for sure. It's no wonder everyone suspects me. I feel tense. I will up and down. I'm not fine. The culprit used a needle and thread to draw a bolt across from an outside room in a situation like this. Yes, that's a very clever trick, isn't it? I'm an avid reader of detective stories myself. And they seal together perfectly. When she glares at me like that, I feel pins needle all up and down my spine. Wah, ada satu lagi. The crewman, do you mean he wasn't there before, was he? That's what I thought. Why don't we try talking to him? Let's go. Oh. Oh no. What? I've seen him somewhere before. Are you sure? He does look familiar. Excuse me, sir? Excuse me, sir. Yes, what can I do for you? Ah! Okay, I just realized. Okay, aku baru tahu ini siapa. What the fuck? Why are you here? I recognize that face, but it can be. Oh my god, it's true. I didn't know you were here, Inspector Hosanaga. Kenapa kamu di sini, hey? Hello again. What are you doing here? Baru nyadar namanya Susanto. Susato, Ryumi, welcome Ryumi BTW. Gimana kabarnya Ryumi? Susato bukan Susanto. I think that should be my line. I was so stunned when I saw you, my heart stopped. That's me, I mean. Nearly stop, I hope. I received some special orders to go undercover as a member of the crew and board the ship. Again? You certainly seem to enjoy undercover work, Inspector. If there's anything I can do to help you, please ask. I never expected to see this man on board, but perhaps his presence can help me out of this hopeless situation. Mas, masih batuk darah, Mas. Sakurako, hello you. Sama Ryouko, halo Sakurako. Malam. Mana kabarnya? Baik kok, situ gimana?
Halo Sakurako, halo Ryumi.
Kita sehat. So what are your special orders this time, Inspector? Yes, and why are you dressed as a member of the crew? I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. I take full responsibility. Why? What? For what? My orders were to act as Asogi-san's bodyguard. Okay. It was Minister of Justice Jigoku who pushed for this overseas study tour to go ahead. And he entrusted me with ensuring that Asogi-san reached the Great Britain without being assassinated. Jadi sebelumnya udah diincer kah si Kazuma? I'm not sure, but these are complicated times. There are tensions between the world's greatest power. Mr. Jigoku said we should be prepared for all. Oh, what? This is incredible. I don't believe it. Kazuma-sama was assassinated? Obviously, we couldn't give Asugi-san a visible security escort, which is why I'm undercover now, posing as one of the crew. I see. And I didn't take my eyes off him the entire time we've been on board, from morning until night, every day.
Akhirnya saya mendengar suara bosku. Ya halo. Oh sambil makan ubi.
Baik, dirimu sekalian gimana kabarnya? Aku baik Sakurako, thank you loh. Jangan lupa makan kalau belum makan.
Yes.
I felt miserable at my assignment, and Asogi-san is dead as a result. No, it's not your fault, please. I'm a disgrace. No, please don't be like that. Udah jangan gitu, Sonaga. My God, it's not your fault. So if there's anything at all that I can do to help now, just say the word. Permission to investigate. Please help me. We are doing what we can to investigate Kazuma's death ourselves. I thought you might be. You didn't do it, did you? You are not a killer. Of course not! What? Of course not! We'd really like to investigate the cabin next door. Yeah, so we need to be well allowed out of this cabin. Please help me. I'm sorry. Mengecewakan. What? You've been deemed a risk to the ship's safety. If you move to even touch the handle of the cabin door, that stormy-looking seaman there will surely snap your neck in two. Oh. No, please don't do that. I suppose I'm not a stowaway, no? They think I'm a murderer as well. Astaga, tapi kan aku hanya orang biasa. Would it be possible to give me something to work with, do you think? I'm going to need something persuasive. What do you mean? If I had a solid reason why the next door cabin should be investigated for example, I'd do everything I could to persuade the captain to load it. Really, I'd lay my life on the line if I had to. Oh my God, thank you. But tapi aku nggak kepikiran gimana apa ya. There may be a way. What? Think of how you tried to persuade me of your innocence, Naruhodo-san, by presenting me with a piece of evidence that you already had in your possession. Oh, alright. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can prevent. Yeah, okay. Oh, ini. What's that? It's Kazuma's diary. Just before he died, Kazuma-sama wrote something rather strange in his diary. Strange in what way? He wrote, what looks like some kind of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. Grille. Grille. Speckled band. That is strange. Yes, we're still trying to work out what he meant by that, but what I'd like to know is... Don't tell me the ventilator, is it? Yes, you're very astute, Inspector. The ventilator clearly joins to the next door cabin, that's right, so if we could investigate in there, we might be able to work out. Ya, jadi kita penasaran apa yang ada di sebelah gitu loh. Gitu loh, Inspektur. Alright then. I can't leave this cabin at the moment. I'm stuck here until we arrive at the next port. The captain has given me a strict order to guard the scene of the crime, you see. Okay, yes, let's go. I'll have to entrust the investigation to you. Yes. Yes, as long as you don't leave the first class cabin area. I'm afraid I can remove those handcuffs though. But what about the captain? Aren't you going against his direct orders? No, please wipe that blood. I'm a man of my words. And I promise you that I'll lay my life on the line if that's what it takes to convince the captain. After all, I failed to keep Asugi-san safe. It's the least I can do. Oh, thank you. Let's just move on then. Okay. This isn't quite what I was expecting. It's less spacious out here than I thought it would be, and this is the most luxurious accommodation. Yes, indeed. Kazuma-san was being sent on this study tour by the government. That's why he was being put up in a first-class cabin. Whoa. That's not a crewman keeping watching, and he looks enormous. Even if he is sitting down. Too big, eh? The door next to him leads to the second class accommodation. I suppose he's making sure that no one comes in here with children. I suppose, like people in handcuffs? Naruto-san, you look like a little boy visiting a toy shop for the first time. Punten, aku dari awal datang cuma ada di lemari. Well, yes, I know, but thing is, I was inside because I was strong when I first came abroad. And ever since then, I've been shut up inside that little wardrobe. It must have been very tiring time for you. Please don't give me that beating look. Okay. There's a huge book on the top. It's pen next to it. A little lower. The writing is so neat and precise. Every detail about the fights has been meticulously recorded. Okay. And I said that rough and the is computer to say. Last night. Okay. Jadi kemarin malam nggak ada yang okay. Okay, pintu. I might be wrong, but imagine the moment you reach for the handle of the door, that burlesque crewman will surely shoot you dead. Ampun. Oh dear, I'm sorry. Perhaps I went a little too far. I started with my talk of running away. What a marvel of engineering! Well, it's been playing on my mind for a while actually, but how is it such a huge lump of metal doesn't just sink to the bottom of the sea, of the ocean? Oh, that's really quite simple, Naruto-san. It is? Setidaknya kita tidak tahu teknologi. Well, consider the Japanese archipelago. They're not metal, but they are enormous lumps of earth. Many times larger than the ship. And they don't sink, do they? They've been floating happily on the sea since the gods created them. Yeah. Well, I suppose so. Yeah. Excuse me, but could I ask you something? Oh my god. You little stowaway murderer. Nah, kok dia tahu? It wasn't a good start, was it? Alright, let me try instead. Good day, Mr. Sailor. I'm so sorry to trouble you, but could I perhaps ask something of you? You little third-class lady's maid? Oh my god, this man. Oh, he's easy to have some. He's on a bad day, Sato-san. I'm not sailor. My mother gave me name. I'm senior crewman, Beef Stroganoff. Beef Stroganoff. Could it be a pun? Well, the best thing is just to avoid eye contact, I think. Mr. Stroganoff bought this first-class cabin area. Here in the finest part of board steamship for very important persons. What sort of very important persons? Government officials, kings and queens traveling in secret, many important persons. That is why I'm always guarding this place. Gosh, that's amazing. But somehow I let stupid stowaway inside. I want to pick you up and throw you in ocean, but Stroganoff is not animal. Aww. You're still kind. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. If I may, I was wondering, is the cabin next to Mr. Asogi's currently occupied? Duh, maybe. What? Susato-san, did you understand that? It sounded like da. I think it's probably resting for yes or no. Yeah. Of course, I mean, genius. Kalau bukan yes or no, apa lagi? It is not permitted to visit other cabins without invitation. No. Well, it sounds like there is somebody in next door cabin at least. Yes, it's tantalizing. Aku tanya last night dulu kali ya. Are you on watch here all the time, Seaman Stroganoff? Duh, all the time. So criminals like you cannot come in or get out. I wonder, could you tell us anything about last night at all? It is said about student boy. Were you on watch last night as well? Of course. And did you notice anything at the time? Anything unusual? Apa itu nyet? Susato-san, did you understand that? It was clearly no. I saw nothing unusual, nothing at all. And you didn't hear any strange noise or sense anything was wrong in some way? I said no. Sorry. Punten, Mas. I'm not so sure. I could have sworn that he wouldn't catch my eye for a moment there. Okay, kita tanya terakhir. Could you tell us who's traveling in the cabin next to Mr. Asolis? His name is Mr. Grimsby Roylott. He's very important Western gentleman. A Western gentleman? Do not think about it. He has nothing to do with murder of student boy. How can you be so sure about that? Mr. Royal is authentic Western gentleman. Such a man will have no interest in lowly student from insignificant Far Eastern island. Oh, oof, that was harsh, man. Could you tell us when Mr. Royal come abroad? Oh yeah, come to think of it. Tunggu tadi kelewat. No, gimana? That is not your business. Even though we've been at sea for 2 weeks and now I've been in Kazuma's cabin the entire time, I've never once heard anything from the next door cabin or even felt like there's anyone there. Well, presumably since this gentleman is coming one of the first class cabins, he must be really important, is that right? That is not your business. Why? Kenapa kan dikasih tahu? This is enough. I cannot say more now. Oh, it is time for me to report to captain. You must return to cabin. Yes, all right. Bulkhead to second class area is staying locked at all times. You escape when the lobster whistles on top of the mountain, or as English say, when the pigs fly. Yes, I understand. Good. Now we can investigate the SARA properly, shall we? Definitely. Let's go. Sepertinya abis aku investigate ini aku udahan. Ryouko?
Ya? Habis ini udahan?
Abis investigate ruangan ini.
Oh, oke.
Ah, trap for catching mice. Yes, we have plenty of those back home in Japan. Although they seem to be using a lump of chalk or something as bait.
Minum dulu kasihan mulut
Let
nanti
me see
berbusa.
it. I think it's what
Minum tuh
cheese.
you.
You minum dulu kasihan mulut nanti berbusa. Ah, iya, nanti aku minum. Bentar lagi harusnya aku udah end stream sih, Romi. Jadi paling habis end stream aku minum. Thank you loh. Tenggorokanku yang kering ya. Oh, di Jepang belum ada keju kah? You can't eat it now, and the trap will snap shut on your fingers. Ah, jangan dicoba. Oh my god, sorry, mic-ku tadi kayaknya. I suppose you're right. Jangan. You aren't actually going to try it, were you? All I've had to eat for the past couple of weeks is Kazuma's leftovers. You don't know how hungry I've been in that wardrobe. Poor Rio, I'll find a little snack for you later. Ah, thank you. That's nice. First class cabin number 1. Yes, that's our cabin. Not our cabin, it's Kazuma-sama's. Sorry. You know how to make a stowaway feel small, don't you? As small as the water I've been calling home. These can are the finest on the ship. My aunt in stairs is number 5. By the way, 539. 500 and how many cabins are there? 539. 539. What do you think it is? It's a very pleasing shape, isn't it? That's the emergency alarm. It's probably best not to touch it. Oh, an alarm. It says press only in times of emergency. Okay. It looks excellent. It sets alarm bells ring all over the ship and brings the vessel to a complete stop. Oh, kenapa di stop? Why? What? What are you doing there, Horo-san? You mustn't touch it. Oh, okay. But this is an emergency situation. That's not yeah. Mungkin bisa emergency. You know full well that's not what the alarm is for. If you're bringing this vessel to a standstill for no good reason, you'd be in an even worse situation. If you have to do something, please at least make it something that doesn't affect anyone else. Pinter Sato. Bisa? Which one? The sailorman? The sailorman one? I've investigated thoroughly, but I can't find anything out of place. Oh, bukan. This is the cabin next to ours, the one the ventilator connects to. Yes, the ventilator from which customer wrote that he saw a speckled man emerging. Maybe whoever's in this cabin can help solve that particular mystery. Let's ask. Can I go inside? No. Beef still. What's his name again? Beef strong enough? Big strong enough? I don't know exactly what the pun is. You're out of luck. It seems there's no one in there to help with our inquiries. Jadi gak ada orang dalam. Tadi bukannya barusan ada orang. How annoying. Oh. What was that? Such a high-pitched scream. It must have been a woman. Stand aside. I'm about to break the door down. Strong enough. Oh, okay. I'm right then. beef strong enough. Strong enough. Yes. I thought so. Not beef strong enough. Mr. Soms, I shan't be stopped. When the fit's on, it's on me. I revel in kicking doors off their heads. Cepat dobrak. Please wait, Mr. Soms. The door doesn't appear to be bolted. Oh, it doesn't? How did this get like this with this muscular earth? So what prey can I kick? Say hot. I think we should go in. There's no time to think about the stress lyric. Let's go. I'm going to end my stream after this. I thought abis ini kayaknya aku mau end stream deh. Abis tahu ini cewek siapa. Oke. Oh. Who are you? A Western gentleman. This man looks Russian to me. We heard a woman scream. Woman? Don't be absurd. As you can see, there's nobody but me in this cabin. Hey. But there's a woman. True, this old man does appear to be the only person in here. But in that case, who just screamed? Get out, all of you, now! Please excuse the intrusion, but you're Mr. Grimsby Roylott, I believe. Yes, that's me. And you are? I'm the one and only actual Sherlock Holmes. You've heard of me, no doubt. No. No. I'm a great detective among great detectives. One who adorns the covers of popular magazines, no less. So sure, you may trust me completely. The man is like a business card. Oh, is Roylott a pun too, maybe? I don't think so. A detective? I do not trust detectives. You distinctly heard a scream emanating from within these walls. But there wouldn't appear to be a lady concealing herself within the wardrobe this time. So Mike, I be so bold as to you to open that small traveling case? What? Don't be stupid! How could anyone fit in a small trunk like that? Pew! Well, it's quite reasonable these days, it's not? Traveling inside one trunk. Aryan, semangat, semangat! Thank you Aryan udah datang.
Thank you Aryan, udah datang.
Gimana kabarnya Aryan? Don't look at me. Oh! Oh, there's actually something there. Oh my, did you see that, Mr. Aryan? The case just shook. Leave now, otherwise I'll call the steward. So this customer's neighbor, Mr. Grimsby Roylott. There's no doubt about it. This translation man is hiding something. I couldn't agree more. Let's see if we can find some clues. Okay, I think I will end my stream here. We'll continue this investigation next week. Jadi sampai sini dulu investigasinya, lanjut besok ya. Seperti biasa aku main as a Torni nanti tiap hari Rabu on Wednesday. Thank you yang udah mampir. Thank you not for coming by again. Please come again next week, okay? Thank you yang udah mampir, thank you yang udah datang dan sapa-sapa dan tanya-tanya. Jadi see you guys, maybe next week. Gak tahu minggu ini aku ada stream lagi atau enggak. Tapi ya next week pasti ada lagi. So bye bye, selamat malam kalian. Istirahat dan apa? Jangan lupa mandi. Jangan lupa mandi.
Jangan lupa.
This game investigation is fun. Yes, I'm having fun actually. Thank you not for coming by again. Oh my god, please come again. Romi jangan lupa nafas ya Yu. Astaga, aku dari tadi nafas kok sepanjang permainan. What do you mean? Romi juga thank you udah datang ya. Wait. Oke. Kalau gitu sampai di sini dulu. Selamat malam semuanya. Otsukare.
Otsukare, thank you.
Thank you semuanya. Bye-bye. Napas yuk. Astaga, Kenji masih ada aja. Emang aku terlihat sesak nafas kah tadi? Kamu juga Kenji, jangan lupa bernafas. Bye-bye, dadah.